Hunters pulled Zan's body from the wilderness.
Zan, was he one of the men you sent out?
To retrieve the champion's bow, yes. Lara, I hate to ask you, but...
But would I go and get the champion's bow?
It's a lot to ask. This is the most difficult of the items to retrieve. Zan was one of our best.
May I ask what makes this bow so special?
Queen Unaratu's ancestors carved it from the first ceiba tree to grow in the wilderness outside the city. It has been handed down through generations. She bestowed it upon Sairi, Etzli's father, on their wedding day. It joins the two families together, but it was lost many years ago, taken by the Nahual.
The Narwhal. That's someone who has the power to transform into an animal, right?
Yes. This one stalks the jungle outside the city. Envious, it tricks Sairi into giving it the bow. Etzli is the rightful heir of the champion's bow. Without it, he cannot be king.
Okay, point the way.
Thank you. You will find the entrance directly across from here, up the shore of the river.
Don't worry, I'll do my best to get the bow.
Okay, where is this? Right there. So... if I just fast travel... if I just fast travel to here... the fastest... closest... let's do that. Down here.
Shanam! Ah! Waima! Shanka Ashike!
Okay, it's through there. Same way that we went to get to,
This must be the jungle entrance. Not very inviting, but I suspect that's the point.
Isn't this the same way we went to get to the Path of the Warrior?
I'm not going in there at all. Did you see the guy we pulled out of there?
What was left of him? Come on, just to the top of the path.
If my father knew I was even this close to the wilderness, I wouldn't see them.
That's where the albino or the white, what was it called? Some kind of animal. Guess it's a one-way trip.
If it's anywhere, I'll bet the champion's bow is in there.
All I have is the bow. A bow. Okay. Well, in that case, let's make some fire arrows. Wait, I hit the button. What the? Some of these deaths, man. It's like I hit the button. I mean, yeah, I waited for it to get closer to the middle, but still hit the button. Oh well.
Ketze katukul. Tumen mawa tunta
This must be the jungle entrance. Not very inviting, but I suspect that's the point.
Load screen.
First, I'm not going in there at all. Did you see the guy they pulled out of there?
What was left of him? Come on, just to the top of the path.
If it's anywhere, I'll bet the champion's bow is in there.
Gotcha. Look at her bow and look at it.
All right, let's get this bow back to Uchu.
Her bow is like ornate as hell. That's just a, yeah, it's a golden bow, but that's really sad. Like somebody put all that stuff on this animal to make it appear to be this legendary beast. No wonder it was ticked off. That's terrible.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Feel bad for it. Ah, the last, hold on. Oh. Wait. Oh yeah, wait a minute. That's the path of the village. Well, other than the one time where my QuickTime button didn't work, that was pretty easy. I think fire arrows probably helped a lot. I would imagine. Let's see. Let's grab a couple of things on our way back. Hi. Are you standing over the survival cache? Or is it under? Oh, it's underneath. That's done. There it is. Let's go get this mural real quick since we're right here. What is it? Down here? Ah, okay. Right here.
The pilgrimage came to a fork of two rivers and decided to settle. They erected 2 pyramids and began their new lives as protectors of the box.
He's done. But actually, maybe he did have another one, but because I'm on one, I don't think you can take multiple side missions. I think when you go on one side mission, it inactivates the other. I don't remember. When you get to King. That's our original house. There. I was too high up. Where is it? Okay. Oh my goodness. Where's the Skull Cave at?
All full up. Can't carry any more.
What am I doing? Oh, well, there's a new monolith.
This describes something nearby. A lone sentry stands guard over me and his harvest.
And there's a surround. Why am I so lost? Lara, you just like cut down the thing. I mean, come on now. Relic.
The Inca use a combination of freeze-drying and salt to preserve just about anything edible. Charqui and chunos are basically meat and potatoes. Delicious.
I guess we'll just wander around and get various collectibles. Because I can't seem to find Skull Cave.
Born to famine, raised in rebellion, orphaned but never alone, he rises as the sun.
This is that monolith. Pretty sure 'cause it's the one guy that's guarding the whole area. Yeah,
Gotcha!
The cave should be right that way. Is it down here? We're going too high up.
Tope, chua?
The new methods of agriculture introduced by the cult of Kukulkan have only succeeded in destroying more crops. First, the bee colonies collapsed. Then the cocoa crop failed. The earth is too damaged for anything but corn to grow, and the stalks are flimsy. We must take action, or Paititi will suffer a tremendous famine. This is a traditional foot plow, still used in the Andes today, even outside Paititi. Sometimes the simple ways are still the best.
Nice. There's folk. Oh my! I walked past it, I couldn't tell you how many times. I guess it's well hidden. That was the idea. Alright, Uchu. I got your champion's bow. Save. Jonah, stop it. Fucking.
The champion's bow. The final piece to herald in the future of Paititi. And what of the Nahual? Did you face it?
I did. It's dead.
Tell me, what shape did it take?
It was a jaguar.
Ah, the most powerful of its forms. It must have seen you as a formidable foe.
Uchu, how long has this Noal been in the jungle?
As children, there were always stories to keep us from straying beyond the bounds of Paititi. But since Amaru took power, the Nahual has been more active.
You believe Amaru commands the Noal?
Yes, to keep his hands on our throats, but no longer. You have done a great thing for the future of Paititi, Lara. I would be honored if you would join us for the ceremony of kings.
The honor would be mine.
Here, I have something for you. This is from the armor Etzli's father, Sairi, wore. It is a symbol of your bravery. I would like you to have it.
Thank you, Uchu.
The sound of the king's horn has called you all to bear witness to a new beginning. Welcome to the ceremony of kings.
Etzli, son of Unuratu, son of Sairi, step forth. Within the Savior's amulet is the wisdom of your ancestors. Listen to it so that you will enjoy equity and mercy in all judgments. Within the champion's bow is the strength of your ancestors. Respect it so that you will enjoy responsibility and fairness in leadership. Finally, within you, young Etzli, is the future. Infuse your role as king with action. Create hope. Create love, not by passively waiting for grace to come down from up on high, but by doing what you can to make grace happen yourself.
People of Paititi, it is with great pride that I introduce to you Etzli, son of Unuratu, son of Sairi, and your king!
Provides concealment when hunting prey. It's nice. And a skill point. Which is even nicer. Okay, we took endurance the last time. We're going to take perception this time. Perception plants last longer. Okay. That's our main objective. Oh! I know what that is. Base camp temple path. That's where we're going right there. Another DLC tomb. I think this is the last one we can do because there was one that Abby tells us about, but apparently you can't do it until after you finish the game. Because she's like, come back to me when Amaru is taken care of. And, oh, okay. Which doesn't really make a lot of sense because if you get an ability from it, the only way you really use ability is if you played in New Game Plus. Which, I mean, that's... New Game Plus is cool and all, but... Why would I don't know. It just seems odd. Just seems very odd to me. Okay. So where is this? Are you up here? Jump to that. First of all, is that even where it is? It may be outside of it. No. Alright, let's go this way. Maybe he's right outside of this area. Or she. It could be a she. Not you. Maybe inside the cave?
Hakan, how dare you ask Aron to do such a thing?
Yes, here we go.
Have me do? Go myself? How long would it be before my head is rolling down the steps from the upper city?
Ah,
Ma, you have only yourself to blame for that.
Don't you lecture me on. Look, Aron has the run of the place. He's perfectly safe as long as he doesn't draw attention to himself.
If anything happens to him, you're out. Chaska won't protect you here any longer.
Hakan,
Who are you?
I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing, remember?
Priest! I didn't recognize you out of costume. Ah, it's good to see you again, my friend.
You too. How's Kiara?
She still has a father, thanks to you.
If I remember correctly, it took both of us to get out of that cell. So how have you been?
I'm trying my best not to squander the second chance I was given, but I may not have a choice.
What's the trouble?
Aron, one of the men who lives here, happens to work at the guard barracks in the upper city. I asked him to do some snooping around for me, but he hasn't returned.
You're afraid something's happened to him?
His sister is. She always worries for him, but she has a point. If I've put Aron in danger, and the woman who runs this little halfway house in the garbage finds out, Kiara and I will be out on our ear.
I could check on Aron for you. If he's in some sort of trouble, maybe I can pull him out.
You do have a knack for it, I'll give you that. Do you still have that priest outfit of yours?
of course.
As it happens, I do.
Good. Aron is a custodian at the guard barracks in the upper city. That outfit is going to get you